Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make vanilla and chocolate mousse, and we're not going to be using any eggs. You're watching The Bear Pantry Show. So like I said at the opening of the video, I'm going to teach you how to make the vanilla mousse and the chocolate mousse. I'm putting them together as one video because it's a very simple recipe and I'm doing both of them at the same time on the same day, alright? But stay tuned for the next episode that I upload because we're going to be using the vanilla mousse to make something fantastic. So take a look at what we're going to need for the first one. We're going to make the vanilla mousse first, okay? Because it's the simplest. We're going to need 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. And I would suggest that you leave the heavy whipping cream in the refrigerator until the very last minute when you need it, alright? The reason why it's separated like that, 1/2 cup and a 1/4 cup, because we need a total of 3/4 of a cup, is because we're going to be using the 1/4 cup first in the recipe, and then we're going to be adding the 1/2 cup as we go along. The next thing that we're going to need, let me show you guys, is some vanilla extract or vanilla essence as we know in Belize. And I have this big microwave safe bowl with 8 huge marshmallows in here, okay? So I'm going to take this over to the microwave right now. Well, first of all, wait, I'm ahead of myself. Let me go ahead and add in what we're going to start with, okay? So we're starting with the 8 huge marshmallows, and we're pouring the 1/4 cup, actually. The 1/4 cup of the heavy whipping cream. We're going to add the vanilla last after we already nuked it in the microwave. So now follow me over to the microwave, and I'm going to get this nuked, alright? So there, I'm going to let it go for a minute, and then I'm going to stir, alright? This is right at about a minute. Ooh, this is looking pretty good, guys. I don't know that we're going to have to put this any longer. Let me move back over to the counter with this, okay? Okay, so all we needed was that minute to melt the marshmallows with the heavy whipping cream, and see, it's right here. I'm going to set it aside so it can cool down for a little bit, but not for too long, because what I want to do is get another bowl and go on ahead and pour the 1/2 cup of the heavy whipping cream. Remember I told you guys that we were doing it 3/4 of a cup, but we're going to be doing different things in the middle of the recipe to make it work, right? So what I'm going to do is whisk the heavy cream to stiff peaks. Okay, guys, so I beat the heavy cream for almost 3.5 minutes, and you don't want to overbeat, okay? See? You want it to be stiff peaks, but you don't want to overbeat, because if you do that, it'll become like butter. So what I'm going to do now is add, and if you notice when I did the heavy cream, I didn't add any sugar because the marshmallows are sweet enough, alright? What I'm going to do here, let me move my bowl back into view, and I'm going to go ahead and add like a capful of this vanilla essence or vanilla extract, okay? Because it is vanilla mousse. So this is very little of the heavy cream. And by the way, get your stuff ready because we're going to be doing the same thing for the chocolate mousse, except involve chocolate. So all you want to do is kind of work this in here, and after you get everything to where it's mixed in and not lumpy like this, we're going to go ahead and set it in the refrigerator in a nice little beautiful dish for like an hour before we use it for anything else. You can actually eat this like this when it's done, but I want it to be cold. So let me get this worked in, and when I come back I'm going to be putting it in a nice beautiful container, okay? Alright guys, so normally we would store the mousse in something like this, right? But I'm not doing that today because remember, we're going to be using this vanilla mousse for another recipe that's coming up in the next few hours or so. I'm going to start that recipe, but I'm going to set this in the refrigerator for at least an hour or two before we start using it, alright? So I've just put it in this big old bowl that I have here, and I'm just going to cover it up with some shrink wrap or saran wrap, whatever brand you know it by. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the refrigerator. Get your stuff measured out, measure your 1/2 cup plus your 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, because now we're going to move on to the chocolate mousse, alright? So let me get this in the fridge, and when I come back in a flash, we'll be doing chocolate mousse. So very simple again. Now we're going to be doing chocolate mousse. I have 8 large marshmallows in there. I'm putting the 1/4 cup of the heavy whipping cream, and I'm putting about 3.5 to 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And now to the microwave. We're going to go for 1 minute first. And see if that's all we'll need. So it's been a minute. Let's take a look. And I can touch it with my hand because it's not very hot. Well, you can see it's going to have to go more because even though the marshmallows are melted, we want these little chocolate chips to also get melted, okay? But let's see if maybe we can't let the marshmallows do it, huh? You're going to love these mousses. Is that correct? Is that the plural of mousse? Then I have to check that, huh? But you're going to love these. So, let me put it in there another, I'd say maybe 20 seconds, alright? Alright, so take a look at the marshmallows, the heavy cream, and the chocolate. So you just want to work this in really, really well to let the marshmallow lumps kind of go away. And what I'm going to do now, set that aside so it can cool down. And I'm going to put that ½ cup of heavy cream like we did the last time. And I'm going to whisk again the stiff peaks. Remember not to overbeat, okay? Alright guys, so see, don't want to overbeat. Stiff peaks, don't want to overbeat. You don't want it to become butter. So all we need to do now is add it. And I took my spatula and kind of squished all the marshmallows so it wouldn't be lumpy in there, okay? And you can add half first and then fold. And remember, you can fold like turning it over and then chopping down the middle, or you can turn the bowl and move the spatula and kind of fold like this too, all right? It's gonna be, this is real simple. I like simple recipe. This is, I think this is almost like a 3-ingredient thing, right? I'm gonna have to count. We had the heavy cream, we had chocolate, we had marshmallows. Yeah, at this point, vanilla essence or vanilla extract is optional, okay? So you just want to fold this in till it's smooth. And then we're going to serve it up in a trifle type cup, all right? So give me a moment, let me fold this in. When I come back, I'm going to be pouring it in the cup because we still have to let this set for like an hour before we start garnishing with whipped cream and stuff like that, all right? Give me a minute. Okay, so here we go. That didn't even take like a minute to smooth it out. We pour it in this little dessert trifle type cup. We don't want to get all the way to the top because we're going to be dressing this with whipped cream after it's set, okay? So as you guys can probably tell with what's left in this big bowl, we can fill 2 glasses like that. So this is definitely something for Valentine's, something for you and your honey to share. So I'm going to go find another container like that, a pretty one like that, to pour this in. Then I'm going to set it in the refrigerator, and then in an hour or so we're going to come back to see if it's set, so that we can garnish it with our whipped cream and another, like some chocolate topping or something. So give me 1 hour, guys. I'll be back. All right, so this is right about an hour. And I got 2, if you notice. See, they're not moving. They're pretty much set. So let's take them over to the counter and garnish them. All right, guys, so take a look at what we do. Whipped cream, ready whip, the original version, store brand. And all we want to do is spray a little bit. Does not look gorgeous. We're going to decorate that one too, but I want Joe to have the option to tell me what he wants to do with it. So I'm going to show you guys, see? It's gorgeous, isn't it? And now it's time to taste. Okay guys, so let me taste. Let me tell you what it tastes like. I already tasted. This tastes so good. You taste the chocolate right away, and it's semi-sweet, so the marshmallows really added the sweet to it, and the whipped cream just was the right thing to top it off with. This is so divine. I think this is a sin. So good. You guys try this. So simple. No eggs, marshmallows, heavy cream, and the chocolate chips. 3 ingredients. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit like below. Share it with your friends and family for me. Enjoy your Valentine's, and until I see you again, take care. Okay, so remember I told you guys we're not gonna taste the vanilla mousse on this video because we're gonna use it for another item, but I want you guys to see how it looks. Isn't it beautiful? Nice, thick. I wasn't gonna taste, but I lied. Please check out my review channel right here on YouTube. It's called Bear Pantry Talk. Also, check out my vlog channel. It's called Babs Bear Talk.